Hello, beautiful people. My name is Lakshmi, here to elevate humanity for a better world. And this is your infusion of awesomeness, your cosmic, astrological update, forecast, using the wisdom of the planets, the wisdom of the cosmos, and using that wisdom as a tool to help us navigate through our human experience. And boy, oh boy, we all know that these times are crazy. There's a lot of shifts. There's a lot of changes. I keep talking to people and in readings of just immense transformation that people are going through in their own individual lives. And also when we look at humanity and we look at the collective, things are shifting and things are changing. And I want to talk for a moment about what's happening in the world and what seems to be very dualistic, because yes, we do have the reality of a lot of awakening and transformation, and people are just waking up to their own truth and to a bigger truth. And at the same time, there's still a lot of chaos, there's still a lot of darkness, there's still a lot of shit that goes down in the world. And there is this dual reality, so to speak, that is happening in the world. And I know some people look at what is happening and it's almost like a loss of hope, or like there's no actual change happening. And I just want to touch on the fact that we are transitioning from what we call the Piscean age, into the Aquarian age, the age of Aquarius. And it might sound like, hippy dippy stuff, but basically what it means is that we are stepping into an era, we're stepping into a phase that is lighter, that is filled with more light. And we're talking about a 2,500 year cycle. So it's not just going to be like, boom, right into the new age. We are transitioning out of a very dark period in our human existence and in the world. So I'm sure those of you that are watching this video, those of you that are interested in astrology or just in spirituality, or just interested in all this information, whatever the information is for you, but just outside of the box, let's just say that. It's outside of the mainstream, outside of Fox News and whatnot. You are a light worker, and we all here coming together to usher this new reality, to usher this new age, the age of Aquarius. And you can learn more about what it really means, but I just wanted to touch a little bit about that. And the astrology is it's like the cosmic clock, so to speak. So we can see the cycles and we can understand the phases that we go through as humans and as humanity. And it just really helps. It helps to navigate our own individual lives and to have more understanding and compassion for ourselves and other people and just the world and what is happening on a deeper level and not just on the surface. So I just wanted to give that little intro, and I would love to talk to you more about it if you're interested. You can always contact me on my website, noalakshmi.com. I offer spiritual guidance for those of you who are in this crucial point in your life of waking up and transitioning and asking more questions and wanting to learn more about your true essence, and having the feeling that there's more to the world than just what Fox News tells us. So I'm gonna dive into this week and what's going on. And very, very, very important week, very powerful week. This is Tuesday today, August 16th, when I'm recording this video. And tomorrow, depending where you are in the world, but tomorrow, August 17th, so the night of the 17th and the 18th, Pacific time, West Coast, 2:27 a.m., we are going to have a full moon, and it's a partial lunar eclipse. So one thing at a time, let's just touch on the full moon just to begin with. This is one of my favorite full moons of the year, and it only happens once a year. Full moon is when the sun opposes the moon, and that means that the moon is in a sign that is opposing the sign that the moon is in, that the sun is in. So we've got the sun still in the sign of Leo. This is the last phase of Leo. The sun is in Leo, and then the moon is going to be in Aquarius. Now, what does it all mean? Sun in Leo, and this is why it's one of my favorite full moons. Sun in Leo. Leo is all about your creative self-expression. Leo is the king. It's the king of the jungle. It's the queen of the jungle. And throughout the month of the end of July and then into August, when the sun is in Leo, there's the invitation to dive deep into our own light and into our own essence and learn and know and own this beautiful essence and the unique self-expression that you are. The thing is that both Leo and Aquarius it's the opposite sides of the same coin. Both of them very much support the individual, like the individual expression. I'll talk about the difference of how it actually gets expressed, but nevertheless, both Aquarius and Leo is about the individuality, meaning I can just be in a box or just follow the herd. There's an individual uniqueness of who you are, and the individual and unique self-expression and your own creativity. So Leo is about creativity and your creative self-expression and whatever that means for you, but it has to be your authentic and really from your heart and the truth of who you are being expressed as that unique self-expression. So that's what Leo is all about, and we've been just boiling in the juices and the heat of Leo, and it's a fire sign, so finding the fire within us. Leo is all about the heart and its passion, so finding that unique expression that is generated from our heart, from our deep place of love for ourselves and others. And love, talking about love, Leo is so much about love and self-love, loving oneself. And here's why it's my favorite full moon, because one of my biggest passions and what I'm all about is helping people to cultivate and to develop the most intimate and loving relationship with themselves. And I always emphasize that when I work with people, is the long-lasting changes that we're looking to create in our own personal lives, but also in the world. The foundation to that, if we want to build a strong foundation, and I'm sure we all do want to build a strong foundation, that strong foundation is love. And it has to be generated, and has to come from a place of self-love. Having a deep, loving relationship with yourself. Why? So you get to know yourself, so you know all parts of yourself, and you embrace all parts of yourself. And it's only from that place that we can authentically express ourselves. It's from that place that we can authentically live our lives. If we don't have that relationship with ourselves, when we don't value ourselves, when there's no self-worth, things just get muffled and they get muddled and they're not clear. So we need to become clear within ourselves, and the path to create that clarity, to create that authenticity, is through knowing ourselves and loving ourselves fully and completely. Now, when we love ourselves and we value who we are, we also are able to shine and really express ourselves without fearing that self-expression, or without fearing what other people are going to think, because that's so many people have this fear and the insecurity of what other people are going to think. But when you are rooted in your own self-love and worth and value, you don't give a flying fuck. Excuse my French. You don't give, you know what, about what other people think. You do your thing. Now, we take this Leo energy and that creative self-expression and that self-love and the joy of Leo and the playfulness of Leo and the light and the fire and the heat. It's a fixed sign, so it's fire that sustains us. And we move that into Aquarius. And like I said, that both Aquarius and Leo is about the individual expression. Now with Aquarius, it very much supports the individual, because it's about liberation, it's about freedom, it's about out of the box, it's about individuality. But for what? It's individuality that supports the whole, that supports humanity. Aquarius is the humanitarian sign. It's about the global family. So it's because Leo can be selfish at the end of the day. It's like, it's all about me, like, you know, whatever. It can be like the adolescence. It's all about me. And Aquarius takes it to the next level of being your own authentic individual, authentic expression in order to support the larger family. That we are finding unity in diversity. That's what Aquarius is all about. That it doesn't have to be all the same flavors in order to maintain a status quo. And that's when people get suppressed, get oppressed, and then there's an explosion, right? So Aquarius is about the freedom of expression, freedom of being who you are, not to separate yourself away from the whole, but we are starting to create a reality in humanity and society that supports the individual expression, that it's all inclusive, and that the individual expression doesn't threaten the whole, but we become this global family and giving each individual the place and the space to express and be who they are. So this full moon is so much about that. Like, there is that opposition of the sun and the moon and Leo and Aquarius, and it's that invitation to find the middle, to find the integration of both sides. Individual expression, self-love as a way to elevate humanity, as a way to serve humanity. Aquarius is about service. Like, we want to serve, we want to be part of the whole, we want to be of service, and not to let that cover our own unique individual expression. And it doesn't mean that you need to sacrifice how much you love yourself and how much you take care of yourself, but that by you generating that self-care, self-value, self-worth, self-love, you are becoming a great vessel of service to humanity. So that's what the full moon is all about. And freedom, liberation, with Aquarius, and it's a partial lunar eclipse. So a lunar eclipse is an activation point, and it's just there's opening and an opportunity for a huge breakthrough and really breaking the status quo. If there's a status quo in your life that you need to liberate out of, if it's comfort zone, if it's out of the box, this is all what Aquarius is all about. And again, to find that Leo expression and that fire to liberate you, to find the freedom. And it goes into the bigger, larger picture of society, of changing the status quo and reinventing, upgrading, innovation. That's what Aquarius is all about. It's liberation, it's freedom. And freedom comes from a place of love, acceptance, compassion, and joy, happiness, finding happiness within. So Leo and Aquarius just playing that game between the self and the whole, and how by doing our own individual work, we become such great light workers in the world. And again, that lunar eclipse, an activation point for you as an individual, and then for humanity, for those breakthroughs and the freedom. Now, things with Aquarius, things can be shocking. Like, they can be shocking events, unpredictable, and that happens sometimes when we are afraid of change, and it's okay. If being afraid of change, wanting to cling into the past or the status quo, and what happens is life will just kind of smack us so we can come out of that comfort zone, out of that status quo. And we see it in the world as well. Shocking events that happen for what? For humanity, so humanity can wake up, So this might be an element that you'll experience in the next few weeks, of the element of surprise and shock and unpredictability, just so, to wake you up to your own truth, to wake you up to your own freedom, to your own liberation, to your own unique expression, to your own genius. Aquarius is about that genius. And now, what's so amazing about this full moon also is that we have a formation that is called the finger of God. It's called a yod, a finger of God, and it's pointing directly to Mercury and Jupiter, both in conjunction. Jupiter is the higher mind, Mercury is the lower mind. So it's the combination of our left and right brain when Jupiter and Mercury are together. It's intuition and thought, it's verbal communication and nonverbal communication. Jupiter is all about expansion and the large picture. It's knowing what I know without knowing how I know it. It's not about logic, but Mercury is the exact opposite of I need to know all the details, give me all the information. I need to know exactly what I know and how I know it. Information, data. So bringing the two together, it's really blending of the right brain, left brain, and then it's in the sign of Virgo. Virgo, what is Virgo all about? It's about purification, it's about cleansing, it's about service, and it's to really purify our minds and cleanse our minds and open up to the bigger picture, but still paying attention to details, still being rooted in reality. We still have the opposition to Neptune, where we can feel pulled into wanting to escape or wanting to live through our illusions still. So the invitation is to get grounded in reality, and start practicing the ability of keeping that larger vision and the ability to see the bigger picture and not just get lost in the details, but to not move into this illusionary place, a delusional kind of thinking, and stay rooted in reality. This is not the time to escape. This is not the time to get lost in addictions and substances. You want to keep your mind clear. You want to stay on your game, and you want to stay productive when it comes to your linear thinking. Meaning, you've got the vision, you see what it is that you want to create for yourself in your life and in the world, and you want to stay clear of, okay, I've got the steps. And you've got to stay clear in your mind. You can't just get lost. You can't just escape. Clarity of mind is very necessary right now, and this clarity of mind comes from a clarity of body too. And again, Virgo is about purification, so the body needs to stay clean, the body needs to stay clear, so that finger of God, that yod that we've got pointing right at Virgo with Mercury and Jupiter, keeping your mind clear, keeping your mind sharp, keeping your communication clear, keeping your communication sharp and on point. All of that is being illuminated and being activated by this full moon and this partial lunar eclipse. It's a big waking up of for you and the world, and we put Saturn and Mars into the picture that are coming together. They're pretty much very close already, almost in complete conjunction, and you might feel this like, oh, I want to go and do something, but Saturn is like the wall. Mars is that need and the desire to move and to take action, and Saturn is like, no, we need to build some structure. So don't force anything right now. Things might feel a little like tight. I want to take that action. Just wait a few more weeks when Mars is going to pass Saturn at the end of this month. We're going into eclipse season in September. It's going to be again like a roller coaster, just like this. But with everything that is going on, just don't try to force anything right now. On Wednesday or Thursday for you, whenever the full moon is happening in your side of the world, do a little ritual. This is my invitation for you. Get together with some friends or just do something on your own. Do a little ritual, write, journal. Maybe burn some stuff. I always like to do that, of things that you are ready to liberate yourself from. Cultivating more freedom in your life. The freedom to be who you are. The freedom to live authentically from your heart. And examine the things in your life that maybe you feel trapped by, and know that you are the one that creating those traps, that creating those prisons, so to speak. The responsibility is in your hands, and that's what Saturn reminds us of. And Saturn is now moving forward, and in Sagittarius, just giving us more of the ability to structure our lives according to our truth, according to our to our expansion, to our growth. What are you growing into? What is your expansion looking like, and what is in your life that is not allowing that expansion? And you might want to take the action, but just wait a little bit. Just wait, listen, let the clarity come to you. And you need to do those practices also to be able to be more of a clear channel, more of a clear vessel. So again, clearing your body and clearing your mind by doing a cleanse, by staying light when it comes to your food, when it comes to your body. Move your body and move this energy. And again, the mental clarity that comes from a clear vessel, a clear physical vessel, and just start observing and looking at your thoughts and your thought patterns and what is toxic. And you want to start purifying the mind. You want to start purifying the way you think, the way you communicate, the way you relate to people in your life, the way you relate to yourself. This is a destiny, a faith kind of full moon eclipse happening with this finger of God. I'm just looking at the chart here. It's just, that's just this is how God is playing its thing, whatever you want to call it, God, universe, life. And I know this video is getting to be a lot longer than what I wanted it to be, but there's a lot to say, and there's really a lot to digest this week. So I just want to inspire you to take this week and take this full moon and take this activation point and really make it significant for you. Make it powerful for you. Make it powerful for you and powerful for the world. Know that you are significant, what you are doing in your own individual life, the intention that you're setting for yourself and humanity. You are making a difference. Even if you're going to do something just on your own that day and send the love from your heart and send all those prayers into the world, it makes a difference. And if you get together with people, it's even more powerful. And let's just all do it together. No matter where you are in the world, we are all connected. That's another thing with Aquarius and the Aquarian full moon. We are all connected. There's this big web, that it's the unseen web. The internet is just one tool that we use to bring us together, but it's the unseen. Even without the internet, we are still very much connected, and all that we do together has a big impact on the world. So, are you with me? Yes? Let's make this world a beautiful, amazing place by claiming who we are, claiming our own power, our own divinity, our own unique expression, and deliver that with love, with joy, with grace, with a smile on our face, and share our love with the world. And all of us coming together, this is what it's all about right now. And it's being activated even more so. There's a big portal with this full moon and this eclipse. So much more is going to happen in September. And this is just like a little preview, a little preparation. So prepare yourself, prepare your body, prepare your mind, prepare your life. And we're just going to blast it out, all of us together as a global family, as a soul family. Whew, hallelujah. This is just so amazing, and thank you for watching this long video. Again, I didn't really intend it to be so long. And if you are liking these videos, I always appreciate the support. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. You can find me on Facebook. And if you would like to book your own personal astrology reading, go to my website, noalakshmi.com, and find out more about me, my work. I do more than just astrology. I do transformational work with people and really helping people, being a bridge from point A to point B, cleansing your body, cleansing your mind, getting a deep spiritual connection with yourself and a greater power. And I'm very happy to announce that I've decided to take the transformational personal journey that I do with people and offer that as a group program for a lower rate. For those of you that may be unable to afford the personal work with me, I'm doing my 40-day journey, 40 days to self-mastery. I'm offering that as a group program. And we're going to start on October 1st, which is a day after the new moon. And it's going to go for 40 days. And it's a program that is specifically designed to work on all levels of your being: physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual. There's a physical cleansing that is part of the program, preparing your body to cleanse, then doing a juice cleanse, and then transitioning out and learning how to build a sustainable, clean, healthy, simple, and pure lifestyle for yourself. And then we go deeper into developing a loving and intimate relationship with yourself, creating that foundation for your life, using tools, using practices, using Kundalini yoga. And I am with you throughout those 40 days, supporting you, giving you all that you need, and having the support of the group. So if you're interested in being a part of this program that is going to start on October 1st, I'm going to put a link to the application form. Please fill up that form, and I will be in touch with you to schedule a one-on-one interview and to see if this is the right thing for you. Sending you so much love and so much light. Thank you for all the support. Thank you for watching this video. I always appreciate the comments and the thumbs up and whatnot. And I could not do this without you. Stay on your game. You are awesome. You are beautiful. Stay who you are. Be your best self. We are elevating humanity for a better world. I love you. Sat Nam.